So let's talk about addiction for a moment. Addiction is when you've conditioned your body to become your mind. So your body feels a need of something. And the quick fixes of pleasure is sex, alcohol, drugs, retail therapy, food. And so we automatically, because most people live in survival mode, we will go for the quick fixes of pleasure. Now, what happens then is you condition your brain that you get a reward when you go for these things, when you're feeling this need. So then that becomes a habitual pattern. Now, when that becomes a habitual pattern, it's really hard for you to stop doing the addiction because there's an internal need inside of you that's wanting to be met. And we only think that something externally is going to give us the same pleasure. But then we're victims of our life. And then we're constantly depending on something that's going to happen externally in order for me to feel happy. So the feelings is the language of the heart, and the thought is the language of the mind. So when you can get these in cohesiveness and you can get these in balance, and you can understand that what you're actually chasing is a feeling, then you can start to regulate. Instead of chasing it from the external world, you can now start to go, what is it that I'm actually needing right now? And then you ask yourself, what can I give to myself right now in this moment that will help me to stop chasing the feeling from the external world and start giving it from my internal world, which means I now have an ecosystem where I can look after myself and I become a much more fulfilled individual and can contribute much better into my relationships.